Thank you for the price. Thank you for what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Still up. I'm still up. And y'all ain't gonna believe it. I'm cooking. And cooking. And she's cooking. And yeah, cooking very much. I have a taste for some wrinkle stinks, aka shitless. So I'm gonna clean, and I wanted to come live earlier, but I had a baby, my new grandbaby, and he wanted all my attention, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to be trying to clean chitlins and stopping and touching him, so I just had to wait until he mommy pick you up, so I can go ahead and do what I need to do. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And honey, when I tell you, I'm just taking my sweet time because this is a job you don't rush. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that you just can't eat after everybody. Bless the Lord. Hallelujah. You can't eat. No, I'm saying you got you can't eat everybody. You can't eat everybody's food, especially something like yourself. You mess around and that wagon be coming to get you. That ambulance, the ambulance coming to get you. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But y'all, I had an opportunity to watch the Steve Wilkos show that Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews was on. And it was like, if you were like a newcomer or something like that to the whole situation, you would be like, oh my God. In my Kevin Hart voice, oh my God, it's a wonderful job. Oh no, she wasn't ready. But you would think that he was actually doing a wonderful job because he had me bamboozled. I really, thought that, you know, let me say this. I think it's hit and miss, to be honest with you. I think that there are some people that he's actually genuine with. I really do. But the fact that what had happened between him and some of the other young ladies, that kind of like put a bad taste in my mouth. But I have to say this. I can't hold a grudge against that man because of something he did to someone else because he did not do it to me. So a grudge I would not hold, but I don't care for him. And I guess my biggest thing is I don't care for him because, if he was repentant or, at least somewhat remorseful, then, I'll be like, oh, well, he learned from that. But it's like he's still, real arrogant about it. So that's that. But yeah, anyway, so he was on the Still Woodco show, and the young lady Jasmine that he was talking to, the bottom line is that she took a lie detector test, and the lie detector test revealed that she was not lying about her her family members are wording her or touching her inappropriately when she was like 5 years old. That's something that I commend her for speaking out because those are secrets that a lot of us take to the grave. And this is the honest to God truth because, it happened to me, you know. And, you know, some of the situations that happened to me, I still haven't quite revealed everything that happened. I mean, there are some things that some people know, but, I have found that, sharing it with the family and stuff like that didn't really do any good because, um, you know, the approach that they took was like I was lying or it was always my word against theirs and that type of thing. So I felt like, what's the purpose, So I just did what I had to do and I protected my children by not having my kids around them because I knew what they were capable of. And man, did I find out, like, I mean, I already knew that I wasn't their only victim, but after, you know, I got grown. Matter of fact, one of the persons that touched me or whatever, violated me, I say it like that, passed away. But right before he passed away, his daughter revealed that he had touched her. And she did a whole thing with it or whatever. But, the thing about it is she did a whole like Facebook story, like a story time on her situation or what have you. And he was still like lying, like even to his daughter, like, you know, like he would just never say I'm sorry or whatever. But he was still like pretty much saying that didn't happen. That's not, I don't know why you see things that way and blah 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 blah. And then he was, a whole deacon or something in the church, going to church and doing this, that, and the other. But it was all, I understand you want to repent and leave those things behind and this, that, and the other, and that's cool. But don't lie to my face and make me think, tell people, that it didn't happen to try to make me seem crazy. And for him to do that to his own daughter, then I wasn't nobody for him to lie on. I wasn't nobody. So, I mean, I'm all fine and dandy with that, you know what I'm saying? Because I made my peace with God. But when his daughter came out with it, I did speak with her and say, listen, I was also a victim of your dad. I believe you. I was a victim of your dad, and this is what happened. And she was like, um, you know, I, I had to, find peace. I had to go to God for healing and blah, 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 blah. And pretty much we just kind of virtually hugged each other and supported each other because, people got a way of making you feel as a victim, making you feel like, you have absolutely, how dare you open your mouth and say something about this? And how dare you? Why at this point in time? Because now I'm a whole adult. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of what you would do to me anymore. I'm not afraid of you telling me that if I say something, you're going to kill my little brother or you're going to kill my whole family and, this, that, and the other. I'm not afraid that you're going to hurt or harm me anymore. I'm a grown woman and I learned that what you did to me, in fact, was wrong. And I did those feelings that I was having of inadequacies and self-consciousness and all of the brokenness that I was feeling. all the guilt and stuff that I was feeling because I was feeling like I had done something wrong. Like maybe I did something to make them do this to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only like 5, 6 years old. There was absolutely nothing I could do at that age to draw somebody 2 or 3 times my age to touch me like that. There was nothing that I could do. You know what I'm saying? And it was hurtful mentally, emotionally, and most of all, physically. Because, you try a grown tell man trying to work his way through a kid, a baby, a 4 or 5 year old, I'm sorry, 5 or 6 year old. You try to understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's just no. And I'm thinking, Negro, you could have got a real woman. You had kids. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to touch a baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that part. And then he even had the audacity to say that he didn't do it. Maybe his son. That was his son that did it. His junior. Uh, no. Your junior is like 10 years younger than me. When you did this, he wasn't even born yet. So stop with the lies, okay? So when I'm doing that, it just made me know that, what, expecting for him to be repentant or remorseful or anything like that, if he ain't gonna do it with his daughter, he ain't gonna do it with me. So I had to find a way in my own heart to heal and get peace and to be able to go, you know, on with my life. Because to be perfectly honest with you, it affected me like in my marriage. And I'll say that for another live, when I get into detail about stuff like that. But it affected me in my marriage too, to the point that there were certain things that I just couldn't deal with, because of what happened to me or what have you. So yeah, I mean, people that play with their victims and lie and fabricate, and then the family members that lie for them just to protect them and stuff like that, you are just as bad as the person that actually committed the act. You know what I'm saying? Because you're protecting this criminal. You protecting a sick individual. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, it's just not cool at all. So, I commend the girl for being able to speak up. And at that particular moment, it was, a blessing for Marcus to even be able to be there for the young lady or what have you. So, yay for that part. Yay for the fact that, you know, there were others for her being on his platform, opening a door for her to be on Steve Wilkos' platform, and it made the truth come out, and then it opened another door for her to be able to get some more help, So, and be able to have access to other resources to better her life, and so that she would be able to make changes and not have to sell her temple. She don't have to break down her temple to try to provide for her children. And see, other people don't understand that women that are I'm trying to find a YouTube friendly way to say this, but people do sell their bodies as merchandise. Put it like that. That's the thing I can think of. Somebody can think of a better way real quick. You can put it in the comments. But for people like that, they don't understand why they came you to that. You know what I'm saying? What made it to the point to where you could prepare your mind or your body to be able to do something like this, and not have any feelings about it, or numb yourself to it, and this, that, and the other. And one of the ways that they numb themselves is by substance abuse. And some of them, believe it or not, some women are not substance abusers. They do it because it's something that they have to do to survive, to pay the bills, to take care of their children, and you know, and they just fix their minds on the fact that this is something that I've got to do, and that's that. But a lot of times, we can't judge because we don't know what brought them to that. Sometimes you can get to the point to where if you have gone through just say for instance the things that I went through as a child, sometimes you feel like, you might take the feeling that this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? This is how people show you that they love you, by doing this here. And this is how you prove that you love them back. And you do it by going through with what they ask you for or what they force you to do, and you don't say anything back. You don't complain about it. You just numb yourself. You do what you got to do, and you get up and you go on about life. And so you end up with the wrong partners, or you end up making bad decisions, or you get to the points where you cannot be satisfied simply because this has always been just work. It's never been for pleasure. So when you try to get pleasure out of it, you find that because this ain't fun. This is just work kind of thing. So I really feel sorry for people who are going through all these types of things. And, you don't never judge a book by its cover because you just never know what's between the pages. You don't know what's in their table of contents. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the author's paraphrases really are. So yeah, I'm just, there's so many things that so many people have gone through in life that we just don't know about. We just don't know. We don't know. So therefore we shouldn't, be so quick to judge the people, that's out on the streets, that's homeless. A lot of people are not just homeless by choice or homeless because they enjoy it. They're not out there on the street just because they like sleeping in a tent under the bridge, and they like standing on the corner begging people who cuss them out and tell them to get a job all the time, and they out there begging you for pennies just to make it through the next day. And if you bless them with enough where they can get a hot shower and a bath and actually sleep in a real bed, they feel like they have accomplished something. But come on now. And then, one thing that even with getting a job, if they haven't worked in the workplace in a while, on the application it'll say, why have you been out of work? Why haven't you, what's the gap about? What's the long period of time that you took off of work or you weren't working? What is that about? And you don't want to stand up and say, oh, because I was on the street, I was homeless. I ain't have no way I ain't have a place to live, and it was no way that I could be able to get back and forth to a job or anything else, and that kind of thing. I don't have a uniform, not a uniform, but I don't have anything to wear to work in, or anything like that. I mean, you don't know a person's story. You just don't know. And you can't be so quick to judge because you know what? Scripture says, judge not lest you be judged. By that same judgment that you judge another person by. So in other words, don't judge somebody because guess what? You can end up homeless too. You can end up on the street too. And so while you judging them, you can end up right where they at, and you might end up taking the very same route just so you can see. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go through the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future in order to find out how that person got to the way that they got to. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to lose all your earthly goods and have to start over and over and over and over again to find out why another person ended up on Skid Row. You don't want to do that. So just be very careful about the things that you say and the approach you take. And, not only that, the Bible says that, hey, be careful how you treat people because you could very well be entertaining an angel unaware. Yes, you can. You don't know who you're talking to. You can be talking to an angel of God, and they want to give you, God want to give you that opportunity to see how your heart is. See if your heart is in the right place. But what people do, I ain't giving you nothing. Go somewhere, find another, get a job. If I have it, I have it. It ain't for me to sit up and say, well, da 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 da. And guess what? A lot of times when people ask me for something, like kids might say, "Can I get some money to pump your gas or something like that?" And I give them the money, and while they pump it to the gas, pump the gas, I minister to them. I get it. That's an opportunity for me to minister to them. That's the only God they see is probably in you. Just might be. You might be the only God they see. You know. So if that's the case, then you want to make a good impression. You don't want to turn them away from be like, If that's the way church people act, and that's exactly what happens. If that's the way church people act, I don't ever want to go. I'm never going to church because church people act so nasty and ugh. Some of the meanest and ugliest people in the world is in the church, and they not lying. They not lying. I used to think every church mother in the world was evil and hateful and pinched all the kids and stuff. That's what I used to think because that's the stigma. They wore these big old hats with them big hat pins in them. And the big hat pin was to stick you with if you start talking too much. I used to think that all church mother was mean. All they did was be mean fried chicken and sing in high soprano. It just shocked me. And that's because that's the experience I had as a kid. When my mama was singing in the choir or something, or if I went to church with my other cousins, they made us sit with the mothers. So the mothers would keep us in line. We couldn't keep getting up, running to the bathroom and passing notes and stuff like that. We're not happening. But I used to think they were so mean. But you just can't judge a book by its cover. That's all I'm saying. Be kind to people. Like, you just never know. You just never know. So yeah, but that was one thing. I'm glad that that there was a positive outcome with the Steve Wilkos part of Marcus's thing, but I really want Marcus to get himself together. I want him to find fault in the things that he did, especially Tiana. It was wrong, Marcus. It was wrong. You used the girl. And now you have Pretty Little Sonny, who is gaga goo goo. Don't break that girl's heart. Don't break it. And she has a tough exterior. She does. And oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she can take care of herself because she don't fold. I think she's the cutest little somebody. I really do. I think she's just as cute as she can be. But I pray that you're not just using that girl for whatever your selfish reasons are and that you treat her right. That's it. She got two little girls and she's been hurt enough and she's going through enough. Now, I ain't gonna say she's been hurt enough, but I'm saying she's going through enough. I don't know how hurt she's been because I don't know her. So that would be a lot. So, but I'm gonna say that she's been through quite a bit, and that's from the obvious, you know. Just take care of her feelings, take care of her heart, you know, and just be honest with her. You know, don't play like it is something that it's not, and that would be very unfair. But I really want you to come to grips with that. It is not okay to use your platform to coax these young ladies into fulfilling your fantasies. It's not right. It's not right, you know. So, but that's that. I don't want to dwell on that either because that's what I ain't gonna do. I'm not gonna make this a bash Marcus platform. That's not what it is. I don't like it. I said what I didn't like, and I feel like that's enough of that. But yeah, the Jerry Wilco show. I'm just seeing it for the first time. I don't know if it just got released today or what, but yeah, I got an opportunity to see a clip, and yeah, he has the potential to make an award-winning situation out of his platform if, in fact, he moves in the right way. But you got to have your hands clean, Marcus. You can't have dirty hands. You can't have dirty because, baby, everything you do will come back on you negatively. Yeah, I still you are still not one of my favorite people, and it's probably because of the arrogance and oh yes, and when people have been through something, that spirit can be easily recognized, honey. Especially when you encountered that same spirit before. So that same spirit can be recognized. How they say, game, recognize game. And right now, you looking very familiar. That's what the guy on Boondocks, Huey, I think, told Grandpa. Game, recognize game, Grandpa. And right now, you looking very familiar. Yeah, so that's that. But from one narcissist to another, let's move on to this Jacksons of Atlanta. Oh my goodness, I couldn't be more sick about that whole situation. Okay, so check this out. I don't know if Marcel and Mahogany are doing some type of skit. They said it's not a skit, but I feel it's skittish. I really feel like it is a skit, and and for all intents and purposes, I really hope it is a skit. I would rather it be a skit than to be real life, because if he really is the way he is portraying on these last few videos, I can't get with it, bro. I can't get with it. I can't get with it, and then again, if mahogany, if this stuff is true, and this is mahogany's true reaction to it, so you need to get off social media and get some help, because this can't be you being all happy and gung ho and going along with all this mess that he putting out here in the social media streets. Because you know, I'm going to be honest with you, in the end of the video he started praying, I turned it off. Because I don't want you praying nothing in my spirit with that jagged spirit you walking through. Mm-mm. Bro, no. Mm-mm. You need to pray deliverance on yourself. Seek God's, you know what I'm saying? Get your own soul saved. Because, honey, that little arrogant countrified spirit you got leaning on you ain't right, bro. It ain't right. Talking about that same anointing. That same anointing. That's been on me. Honey, don't get it twisted. Honey, and you got one too many honeys and sugars in your vocabulary. Bruh, lighten up. Because right now you giving sweet tea. You giving real sweet tea. And now if that's your thing, that's your thing. But don't be trying to straddle on the fence and piss on me and tell me it's raining outside. That ain't about to happen, bro. Because here again, I've encountered that spirit before. Yes, I have. You just fake and phony. And you all about the money. All about it. All about it. Living like it's old money. That's the thing. You're living like it's old money, and it ain't. You just run across the foot, few twos or threes, and if this is the way y'all trying to keep it going, by acting like, no, mommy, get you some help. Get you some help. Because it ain't even real life that your man walk out on you for another woman, and then after you done just had a baby, just had another baby after 6 kids and 4 years, not to mention the babies that you have allegedly lost. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that you ain't even shed no tears and stuff, that's what made me think, girl, no, ain't nobody that dang gone strong that your man done walked out on you for another woman and you sitting up doing videos with him and y'all in the same, no, bro. And he's saying that it ain't no way, it wouldn't be fair to me. All you think of the child anyway. Mm-mm. No, don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. I don't like that spirit. Don't like the attitude, honey. And that ain't judgment. That's wisdom. That's wisdom, bro. That's wisdom. And you being right shady where you sitting up trying to justify walking out on her and them 6 boys because you emotionally love somebody. Boy, you better emotionally love that girl that just had that baby for you, that just had her body all bent all out of shape to bear you children, everything. Then you talking about we might have some more. That's what you just said. So you was lying, because if this the case, during the pregnancy and all this, you was getting emotionally involved with somebody or whatever the case may be, boy, sit down, sit all the way down. Have several of them seats. Have several of them church pews. You heard me? Sit on them and get on the maulers bench and do your first works over. Because the works you're dealing with right now, I know you not. And that's exactly what the Lord gonna say to you. I know you not. I don't know who you are, bro. I feel a yes, I'm a great pretender, pretending that things are well. That's what I'm giving. Oh, I'm getting. That's what you giving right now, bro. And you making that girl go along with that mess because you got to keep the money going. And you sitting up here preaching and you have high. Bro, you can't even pray a real prayer because you lit. You sitting up drinking goblets of wine and then gonna turn around and pray for me with your drunk self. No, bro. No. Humpty Dumpty climb right back up on your great wall. And have the king's men and the horses and that come drag your tail, get you some help too. Talking about why you healing. Boy, hurry out. And stop yelling at Justin. Stop yelling at him. That baby is autistic and yelling at him ain't gonna make it no better, ain't gonna get it across. Just thought I'd give you that for free. You always trying to feel like you the daddy on duty. Got it all that. Stop. Just stop. Just quit. Just quit. Mahogany, the prettiest wig and the nicest makeup ain't gonna cover up that pain you feeling. Not at all, sir. And baby, I got kids older than you. My baby girl older than you. And I will tell them in a minute, learn from some of mommy's mistakes, and you don't have to make some of your own. What you doing right now, and what Justin doing right now, is setting a pattern for them boys to follow. And they shouldn't, he shouldn't even want another somebody's daughter to go through what you going through. Just to feel like it's okay for him to call himself a pastor or a minister and treat his wife the way he treated. No, ain't nothing nice about that. Ain't nothing cute about that. And ain't nothing acceptable about that. You walk away from your wife because you finally discover yourself. That's your fault. Discover yourself between some of them Chick-fil-A sandwiches and stuff like that. You've been looking for yourself then. Cut it out. And I ain't fat shaming because he all fat my day goes for. Yeah, I ain't fat. I'm healthy. You understand? I'm healthy. You understand me? And getting this way wasn't cheap. Okay. I paid good money for these few pounds. You hear me? Paid good money for this. Like I say, I speak from experience. I know that spirit. And I know it well. But Justin needs to get some help. He needs to be accountable to someone. And I want to know what pastor, what leader you're sitting under that's allowing this foolery and not putting you in check about it. That ain't told you to take a break from ministry until you get yourself together. Because see, you don't just roll off of infidelity. I don't care whether you is emotional or physical or whatever, because like the Bible says that if you even look with a lustful eye, you completed the act. It's all the same. And then one of your videos you said that you can't let her go and you ain't gonna let her go. That's what you said. Now I don't know if anybody else caught it, but I did. You said, oh, I can't and I ain't gonna let her go. I can't let go of it and I ain't. Yeah, I heard it. I heard you. So if that's the way you feel about it, you ain't gonna let her go. But you don't mind letting go of your wife of 8 years and 6+ children. Mm-mm. No, I'm not cool with that either. Not at all, bro. And I don't understand what man of God or woman of God or whoever you're sitting under, what even about you to do something like this and be okay with that. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. No, I feel like you need to take some time off from ministry and get yourself together. You need to be healed yourself before you try to heal somebody else's. Why will you start praying? I turn it off. I don't want you praying for me. I don't want you praying for me, bro. I do not want you praying for me. And you do it with such arrogance. Like, let me pray for y'all. Y'all, Lord God, boy, shush. Sit right on down. Like I said before, have several seats. As many as you need. But you ain't about to pray for me, bro. Get yourself right. Let me see you praying for your wife. You sit up here. No, thank you. Talking about the house you about to get in the country somewhere where the boys have their own rooms and all this and that. Just go somewhere because you're not impressing me with this material stuff. You're not. And if you lose your social media platform and it goes sour for you, you better be trying to climb on that UPS truck again or wherever it was and, make it happen for them 6 kids. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Not personally. The best thing you probably ever did for Molly is leaving her. And now she can recover from some of that manipulation and narcissism that she been under. Because that's obvious that she's been under some. That's obvious. It's obvious that she's been being submissive. Because I don't know, like she said in one of her videos a few months ago, she just hates she had so many kids so early in life, so young. Girl, 20-something years old, in her early 20s, with 6 kids. 6. Everything she do, she gotta move around 6 children because guess what? You gonna do what you want to do. She the one gotta make sure that the bottles get made and washed out and cleaned and this, that, and other. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know how to make a bottle and change a diaper, but I'm saying she's mama. And she gotta make sure all that stuff is done. She gotta make sure all of it is done. whether you are there or not. Yeah, you just praying. I'm praying for that whole situation, but bruh, you can't pray for me. You need to get prayed for. You need some folks fasting, and laboring and fasting and praying for you, bruh. And you need to fast, cause honey, yeah, you've been overcome by a spirit, a lustful spirit, and it's prideful. It's very prideful. So prideful that he won't admit being wrong. I apologize. All that good boy. Oh my God, when I tell you I know that spirit. Oh my God, when I see you doing all that crap, it's like I'm living it all over. I can see it. That's how I recognize it. I know it. I know it all too well. That manipulating, narcissistic spirit, dominance, control. Yeah, I know that spirit, buddy. And I know mahogany spirit too. Being humble and submissive, submitting and going along with things that I did not even want to go along with, doing things that I didn't even believe in because I was trying to please my husband, because I was trying to save face, and because I was trying to live a godly life before men, because he was a pastor. I didn't want to be a bad example to the women. So I fought for a marriage that I should have never been in. And as a result of it, he turned around and he walked out on me and his children. Sure did. Walked out on me and his children. Raised a whole nother family of other people's kids. And still to this day, he is in arrearage of child support by hundreds of thousands. Okay. And he too is a pastor. Come on through here, somebody. Come on, somebody. And it ain't it's no secret. It's no secret. But my life is supposed to be an example for the good. I ain't gonna bash nobody because I'm hurt or I'm still going through. I'm healed from that. I'm healed, but I don't want to see anybody go through unnecessarily. I don't. I hate to see a sister broken and hurting, and she doesn't have to be, because she don't feel empowered, because she feel like she can't go to nobody, because she got to save face, or she got to be a superwoman, or she got to be the stronger person. She has to do this. No, the devil done lied. And then people sit up and what kind of first lady? Da 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 da. This that and the and they forget it ain't no how-to book. How to be the perfect first lady. There is no such thing, baby. There is no no such thing. And if it was a manual, wouldn't be no first ladies. When they see all the stuff that they gotta go through, baby, nope. That's why you see so many first ladies when if they step down, or not step down, but if they get an opportunity and get the fortitude to do the things that they really want to do, they like, oh my God, I'm doing everything I'm big and bad enough to do. I want to get this, I want to get that, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want a martini, I want this, I want everything. They want to do it all. Because these are all things they were restricted from doing, and they felt like they didn't have a say. And it don't have to necessarily be anything all that detrimental. It's just that just because they kept telling me no, or just because they said I couldn't do it because I was married to a pastor. I think the first thing I did was something I had been wanting to do for so long, and my ex wouldn't let me do it, was get a tattoo. Oh my gosh. And it was all about me. It wasn't no name for nobody's name or nothing. It was my name. And I designed it. And I was so excited about it. Because I didn't have nobody to tell me. I had to answer to nobody. I didn't have to answer to nobody. Skip everybody. Skip everybody. I did what I wanted to do. And I did wait. I did wait. Got under that needle, and baby, I was screaming and squealing so bad. It hurt so bad. Oh my God, you could have seen me. I had to keep taking breaks. I think I got on that, the artist, I think I got on that tattoo artist nerve so bad because I had to keep taking breaks. That joke hurt so bad, you could tell I couldn't take no. I couldn't stand the pain against my skin, no. When I think on the memory, man, that joke hurt so bad, it came out so pretty though. It came out so. Matter of fact, it's fading, and it really can use a church, but honey, no, good. It just fade on. It can just fade on. I'll be all right with it, baby. Because Sis-Lo ain't going back into that night. That's one piece of fame. I ain't got to. If I don't ever do it again, I'm good. If I don't ever do it again, I'm perfect. That junk hurt, baby. That boo boo hurt. And I went by myself too. I went by myself. I started things that I used to like be ashamed to do. Like I started going. I go out to eat by myself, sit down and entertain myself. Take me a little book or something to read or something to listen to or something like that. And go sit down and eat by myself and be just as content. I don't feel any shame about it anymore. Before I was doing it because I had nobody to go with me. And I was feeling lonely. I was married and feeling lonely. You know what I'm saying? I was married and I was lonely. Everything had precedence over his family. So yeah, I know that spirit. I know that spirit when I see it. But baby, I'm so glad. Listen, when I tell you, it wasn't easy getting over it. But that's why I am I have made that vow to be there for other people that are going through what I went through because it wasn't easy. And oh my gosh, this all of the people that used to be my friend, all the people that were once my friends, and we hung out in groups and stuff like. Oh baby, when they found out she was single now, they cut ties. Stop answering the phone. They stopped answering the phone because I was all right long as I was married. Oh, but when I became single, they ain't want nothing to do with me no more. Cause I was no, I'm a threat. When I wasn't married, I wasn't a threat. I mean, when I was married, I wasn't a threat because I had a husband, and they didn't have to feel insecure with me being around theirs. But I ain't never been that woman that got to be up under somebody else. Mm-mm. I don't even go. If my friends are married, I don't even go to their house. We ain't go. I ain't got to be at your house. I got a girlfriend now. We've been best friends for like 40 some years. But I can count on one hand how many times I've been to her house. I know where she lives, but I chose not to go. I don't want to be sitting up under somebody else's. We go do what we want to do outside. And when we done, she go home and I go home. And when she at home by herself, we talk on the phone. I'm with her husband. We get home. I get off the phone with her, go spend some time with your man. I've never been that way. And they had a business where they sold cars and did bumper work. I mean, not bumper, but auto body work and all that kind of stuff. And if I needed to something like that, I would talk to her. Hey, your husband, if you think they could take a look at my car, blah blah blah. And then I say, put him on speakerphone. Cause I don't got to be. It ain't like I ain't that person. I don't, and then if she insecure and don't want nobody, I'm cool with that too. Cause guess what? Those are insecurities you got to deal with, not me. Those are your insecurities. But yeah, I lost a lot of so-called support along the way. I was ministering and getting speaking engagements and stuff. But baby, when I stopped being a married woman, the invitations stopped coming. And baby, I wasn't good though. I ain't even gonna lie. I had lost like 70 pounds in like 3 months, but I was cute with it. Hair was real nice and long and kept myself together. Baby, and I found out. I mean, when I tell you they stopped answering the phone, they stopped answering the phone real life. I was like, what the But guess what? The funny part, the same women had been going through some of the same stuff that I was now going through. And I was there for them all times of the day, all times of the hour. Hey, sis, what you, a girl, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, mama. I'm up cleaning chitlins. Yeah, I'm up cleaning chitlins. Yep, I'm up cleaning chitlins and I take my time. So I said, you know what? Get on here and talk for it. Find me somebody to talk to or somebody to listen anyway. You want if I drop the link, you got time to come up here and holler at us. You say, ooh, don't do that. Don't do that, baby. Don't frown up down upon my delicacy. This is a delicacy. I'm about to drop the link because that was my next subject to talk about, and I wanted to ask you about it. You follow the Ernesto Williams thing? You follow that case? Because I could have sworn I heard somebody call you out, call your name, ask you a question in one of the chats. Hold on, let me talk to someone. You don't be doing all that to my phone. I don't know who that is. No, no, okay. Ernesto Williams, Shirley Strawberry's husband. Shirley Strawberry from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Her husband, Ernesto Nat or Nasty Nesto as they call him. They be dogging that man's house. Let me drop this link. How do I do it? Let me see. Yes. Invite, yes. Copy. Okay. I'm trying to see how I can drop the link, girl. Here we go. There we go. There we go, mama. I just knew you knew who Nasty Nesto was. I want to come on up. Come on up. Holler at your girl for a minute. You got something to say about any of the topics? Or you want to just break up something else? That's fine. You can always real ball back. Let's see. Come on up here, sis. That girl thinks that she's so smart. It's so shit in my heart. She thinks in no time flat she'll be free and clear the sky. Girl, my mouth is so dry. Hold on, y'all. Come on up. Come on up. Okay, get on. Bump, bump. Get up off of that thing. Pour me some Pepsi. I will lie to y'all tell you it's Diet Pepsi, but it ain't. It's actually a thing that was Coke to it. Okay, anyway, it's my real. Get up off of that thing. Yeah. I'll be cleaning the chitlins for 2 hours. Okay, here we go. There we go. Hey, little
I'm
mama.
here.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Good. Girl, we got us a trial coming.
Oh, girl, we on countdown.
Girl, we got us a
Oh,
trial
we
coming.
on countdown. We on 9 days.
Girl, we got us a Super Bowl coming up.
Oh,
You
I can't wait.
in 9 days. It's almost like the Super Bowl.
We was talking about that today on Stinson panel yesterday.
Can you please do me a favor
Huh?
and let me know, like send me a reminder when the podcast, because I don't
It's
know.
Fridays.
Please just send me a reminder because I really like by the time I'm done with what I'm doing, I'll be I forget. and I want to put it in my on my calendar for every Friday and set an alarm so I can tune in. So
Round
I'll be
one
looking
ish.
for something. Say
It's
around
round
one,
one ish. We went
because
live
I
tonight
want
though, but we were talking about a wide variety of topics tonight,
yeah, and I hate how this
including
is. It's
Bishop
like,
and Justice.
you, okay, your
Did
phone broke up a
Justice
little
went
bit.
live?
Huh?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I
I
can
said
hear
they went.
you.
Godmama and Lurker went live tonight on the podcast channel. We talked about a wide variety of things, including Bishop and the Dusties.
Girl, you know that
You ain't see the Dusties
if
went live?
if they didn't have airheads, they wouldn't have no head at all.
Girl,
They
the
are
Dusties said,
airheads.
forget that gag order.
Forget it. Forget it, boo. And they don't understand what they're doing. They are
Girl,
inflicting hurt on his child.
that's okay. I hope they wear them
And then they
shirts.
so dumb. They get up there talking about he didn't even post that. We was posting that. Oh, okay. Go ahead and get another case, you idiot.
I hope they wear those shirts.
What's your hurt?
Like I said, you didn't see the Dusties live?
No, I saw like I didn't see them live. I saw like reactions to their live. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
the T showed it.
I'm gonna have to go back and look because I ain't pay attention to the show.
Girl,
Girl,
yeah, they got shirts with his face, with his one of the pictures on it.
girl, they so different.
Girl, they showing old pictures. Old videos of Velvet. They showing old videos of Kendra. Girl, oh, the Dusties.
And it wouldn't be so bad if they would just like let it go because it's like they reveal it if the if if the defense wants to try to use any of what they're saying, they lessening the impact because
Oh
of
well,
what they do.
you know Zoka's still locked up.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
She heard it. She
and
locked up for
Aya went.
mentally.
Aya was the one that got picked up with Zoka. Oh, and I was Zoka still locked up.
Zoka probably locked up because she mentally ill. So Zoka probably been 50 months 50 or 50 months
Well,
whatever.
I mean, we were talking about that, and I was like, hopefully. I mean, all we can do is pray on it. But
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, this time with her sitting and having to sit for longer than 2, 3 days, like they did in Hawaii, she kind of get that real reality check. Hopefully.
She is gonna take her being medicated to get and
Well,
even
we've
then.
already established she's the one that's the deepest
Stop,
in.
Cat. I'm sorry, sweetie. Say that again.
Zoka is the one that's the deepest in.
She's the one that's what?
Mentally, the deepest one in.
Oh yeah. Oh baby. And she's lost. She was already. You could tell before she came when she was doing the videos from her backyard and her tennis stuff. You could tell then that she was touched. And I think she stopped taking her medication back then when she was conditioning, when they were conditioning her to come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was telling her, you don't need that medication. You don't need that. That's how the white man try to control you. Same
Baby,
way if you want.
Malia talking so much crap. She must have forgot her name on that witness list.
Oh yeah. She said, and they said that that the process server handed her the papers. And I just snatched them and threw them away.
Yeah.
And if she don't get on the stand or she don't show up, we gonna
They'll lock her up.
yeah, don't lock her up in contempt of court. They don't understand that you just can't do what you want to do.
Well, I told Stinson she could get up there and plead the fifth till the cows come home. Long as they got that video that they can put in evidence of him telling those other women, go get her and bring her back
Yup, yup. But the only thing
and do
that
whatever it
I'm
is you got
concerned,
to do to get her back here.
right? The only thing
She don't have
that's
to open
kind
her mouth. When they
of
got the video of him with his foot on the back of her neck,
girl, them big ugly, stanky looking plank feet, girl.
she ain't gonna have to open her mouth at all. She can sit there and plead the fifth all she wants.
And how he dang near let her die out there in the woods, making her walk through the
I gotta go
woods
finish
and shit.
watching the T. She played the audio of the transcripts.
Yeah.
I heard the majority of Kendra's testimony. I gotta go listen to Syrians.
And what's the other
I
lady
think she played
name?
Syrian and Velvets too. I think
What's the other lady name? I can't think of her name. The pretty girl that left after they got deported from Hawaii that was buying him their expensive necklaces and stuff. She's singing, you
Sybil.
know, Sybil. I wonder if they gonna call her.
They got her book. I'm sure.
Yeah, they
With all
don't
them grammatical errors, but I'm sure.
Girl, you
But
out here.
from what I heard in Kendra's testimony,
Mm.
she said that she was abused around the same time Velvet was around the 4th of July.
That who was abused, Kendra or Sybil?
Kendra. I
But
can't
see,
remember if she said it was the same day or a few days before or a couple of days after, but it's still around that same time frame as Velvet.
they were saying that Aaron was abusing her, and he was. Remember, they say he was slamming her head in the wall.
Baby, well, Kendra, from what I heard in her testimony, Kendra was telling it all
Yeah,
about the forcible oral sex, the night
yeah,
that
everything.
he took her virginity, and Velvet said she ain't want no parts of it, and he told her, "No, you gonna stay here with her, and you gonna hold her hand through the process."
They did the same thing in Alpha. Remember?
How he was too big for her, and every time she would be screaming in pain, and he didn't care. Yeah,
You remember when they did the same thing to Kayla?
well, she wasn't a virgin though. Kendra was a virgin when she got there.
Right. Okay. I don't know Kayla. I don't remember. Well, I don't know, cause she was. Remember?
She wasn't a virgin. She just didn't want to be with him.
Right. I know she didn't want to be with him, but I know they were talking about it hurt him. He used velvet to break her through or something. He said to break her
Well,
in. Cause
you know
Caliber
what's
was hurt about that one.
yeah,
What's Caliber
he
real name?
was.
What's his name?
What's that boy name? Ishmael? No, that's Tron name.
Something like that.
What's that boy name? It just slipped my mind. It just slipped my mind.
And what's his name said, Pice said that, what's Pice's name? He said that he would, He would testify.
I know it's
But
a
I
few
was,
of them that said if they called them, they would. Tori
but
said
I
that from
would.
the jump. Tori
Who?
said that from when he first got arrested. She was like, if they call me, I'ma go.
Who said that from the jump?
Tori.
Oh yeah, yeah,
When he very first got arrested, and people were asking her about it on her IG lives.
yeah.
She's
She
like, do I think I would volunteer anything? Maybe not. But if they call me, I'm going.
yeah. Sorry, I love her. Though. She got up, walked in. She stood up to all of them at the same time. She stood up to all
I
of
said
them.
all
She
they
was
got to
like,
do is show the videos of because they were talking about the they still on that. Oh, you can come and go as you want, whenever you want.
yo,
All
and
they
he
got to
trying
show
to,
is how Canoe. I'm gonna call him by his new name, Canoe. Tron
ooh, oh
tried to
my,
stop Tori from leaving. How they all circled around Tori when she tried to leave. How they
mm-hmm,
all circled around Velvet every time she tried to leave.
and closed in on her when he whooped her.
They even
And
trying to
he,
sit there and go, she put her hands on him just as much as he put his hand. She put her hands on him behind closed doors. Showing the video when she was trying to leave out the window with the baby when Tron was recording, and he was in there
oh,
arguing with Velvet,
I ain't
and
see
she
that.
punched him, and she hit him because he was trying to take the baby from her.
Oh, no.
See, she was abusive to him. As she was abusive to Chief. She was abusive.
Oh, what about when he told them to go take the baby and he was gonna feed the baby semen in a bottle? Remember that?
Well, they have two experts that the state is planning on calling. One of them is a cult specialist.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think
I
the other
saw
lady is
it.
domestic violence. I think.
Uh-huh. One guy, the guy, I think is. I see something about it on Lisa. What's her name? I can't think of
Oh,
her
I tried
name.
to listen to her the other day. Oh my god, her monotone was just. Oh my god.
Yes, yeah.
I was like, oh, come on, girl, you need some excitement or something,
And
cause you
when she
killing me
was reading
softly.
when she was reading the transcript, you know, I like that she has information, but it's hard. It is hard to listen, you know. But yeah,
Well, um, you gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get your DM from Lurker. Um, Simpson said today that if they do decide that they're gonna show it, nobody's supposed to actually show it while it's live or whatever. She was saying she can make us a Discord.
well, they said that now they have restricted where you can have cameras in the courtroom now. They changed the
Yeah, but
restrictions with
they,
that.
it, I mean, even if they decide they're gonna put cameras in the courtroom, it's a trial. You can't stream a trial live
Right,
while it's going on.
right.
So that's why we trying to figure out who gonna have us a watch party. Stetson says she gonna make us a Discord.
You hear me? Cause
I told her
honey,
today. I told her when I was on the panel the other day. I said they definitely don't know anything about the Nature Boy sector. We gonna figure
look
out a
and
way to have
listen,
us a watch party.
it's so many people that's jumping on now. They
Yeah, we,
jumping
we were
on
we were
board
talking about
now.
that too. You know how it started off with Marwan and Crystal and Fundy and all of them, and then
Uh-huh.
it transitioned to us, with Grand and Jazzy and the squad and
Yeah.
World and Vic, and how we got burnt out, and then it transitioned on, and it then transitioned again.
Yep. Cause I came in through Grand, and that's how I was introduced to Lurker through Grand.
Yeah, and we came in through Lurker because we were following Arona, and when she went to jail, we had nothing to watch. And Lurker said, "Well, I got something for us to watch."
Yeah, buddy.
Now we can sit back and laugh about it. We were talking about all the names that they didn't had. They didn't went by nature, by Christ, the avatars.
Mhm. And if you don't have Christ at the end of your name, we blocking you.
Well,
Like,
Tracy. You remember Tracy was the only Tracy by nature. She was the only by nature he let stay, and we were
okay.
laughing about that because her name is still Tracy by nature.
And I used to have a page, by something by nature kept by love or something like that. United through nature kept by love, something like that. But
We
I
were
got
laughing. We was
blocked.
like, Tracy used to
I,
talk the most crap, and she the only one that didn't get blocked.
and then I think True. Me and him was arguing. Me and him was arguing. I was Mama Dini on that one. Me and him was arguing. He blocked me, but not on my main channel.
Yeah, we were talking.
I ain't never
We would.
trolled from
I
him.
was like, okay, how many phases y'all remember? If I forget, somebody fill me in. I was like, we went through the Christ phase, the Muslim phase, the Indian phase, the gender fluid phase,
Lord have
the
mercy.
Jesus phase.
The He is God phase.
Oh
Dealing
Lord, we
with the
went through so many
devil.
phases. And see, Stinson has a lot of people on her channel that knows nothing about Bishop at all. So basically, we were trying to give them carbonation 101 while we were listening to the Dusties.
Women is so dangerous. They are some dingbats.
And the people in the chat was like, I mean, like they were in shock. They were like in total shock. Because I want to see a lot of her followers of Caucasianoids.
And they respect my man, Queen, this and Queen Girl.
So
Shut
they
up.
were in the chat like, oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all joking. He didn't have them slapping them each other. I'm like, oh yeah,
Girl,
if
but
you weren't in formation, slap her.
and Zoka was getting that kick out of her.
Like I said, we can laugh about it now. Cause this was like, remember, shut the room down. Throw the green hearts in the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like, man, we used to have some fun. We were trolling till we realized how serious it was.
And then he was begging, I need y'all to send me the money to pay for this meal.
We in a grocery store at the checkout line. Y'all need to pay for this food.
And he made people send money to pay for the meal with Mr. Marquez and Teeny. Remember when they went to Palenque?
Uh huh. We need to see this through. That's why we need it televised.
Mhm.
Cause Medea and somebody else was in Stinson's chat. And I was like, shout out to the new bloggers who are on it now, who's planning on going to the courtroom. And while we appreciate y'all trying to take as many good detailed notes as y'all can, we want to watch it.
I wanted to go.
Those of us who were before y'all, we need to see this play out. We
Yeah.
gonna respect y'all and y'all come and give us commentary if they don't show it. But those of us before y'all, we need to see this play out. Not get y'all commentary while we gonna appreciate it though. But we need to see it.
Yeah. Remember we used to have lives, and our lives would come together, our come to Jesus meetings, when we would come and plan what we were gonna do in the chat.
That's why I was telling them we need to see it. Those of us before y'all don't know what we went through. Cause y'all ain't went through nothing. Y'all just reporting on what's going on. Y'all weren't in the trenches when people was trying to get them girls out of there.
Yeah.
Y'all weren't in the trenches when Velvet could have died trying to have natural birth with that baby.
Baby, yup.
Y'all
You
weren't
know,
in the trenches
I
when
said for a lot of the pictures.
Stephanie had her baby and that poor baby was so malnutrition as well as herself. Y'all
She was,
wasn't there for none of that. Y'all just started reporting when he got on Beagle and got to Atlanta.
hey, I heard that Vibes and Float broke up.
Yeah, I saw that on
Wow.
somebody's page. I can't
What
remember
the,
who it was, but I
now
saw
what? You can't find her page no more.
no she's still on IG. I'm gonna have to look and see if I can find it. Cause I think it was Logos who had put up something on her
Who?
page. Logos Ashe. I think that's who it was. I'm gonna have to see if I can find it, but I think she's still on IG.
I know ain't no more pictures. I mean, he still got like some pictures when she first had the baby and stuff like that, but I ain't think they would ever break up.
The last time I saw anything about them, she was getting ready to give birth to that second baby.
Uh-huh. I ain't think they would ever broke up. They look so cute together to me. And that
And they
little
was
boy
with
was,
Serenity and Rambo in Hawaii when she had that second baby.
yeah. I know when she had Blaze, um, they were living separate from Serenity them then. Yeah. And Serenity and Rambo still together.
Yeah, I think they ended up growing to love each other.
Yeah. I think he gave her an ultimatum though. It's like if you want to
Oh,
go,
she
you
had a
can
bunch
go.
of ultimatums when she was trying to go back.
Oh yeah. That was the dumbest thing in the world. I couldn't get that. I couldn't understand. And he told her she wasn't taking that baby either.
Him, her mama, and CPS told her she wasn't taking that baby.
Hmm.
She changed
I
her
could.
mind quick after that, though.
Yeah. She said she was trying to call
I
her.
will
You
say that.
crazy.
Sister girl changed her mind quick.
Mhm. And that man, the way he treats, I mean, loved on her, and I don't
she was still she was still defending him when he first went to jail. But I don't know where she stands now because I really don't see where they. I mean, I'm sure he's Rambo still posts, but he probably so far down on my timeline on IG. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's how it is with because I ain't seen nothing from Marwan in a while. He not even in my algorithm for whatever reason.
Um, on YouTube,
hmm He not even in my algorithm anymore. I don't know why. Cause he used to come on him, Fundy Feed, all of them.
Heavy Fundy
Uncle,
still go live. I don't watch Fundy, but she still go
yeah,
live.
yeah. Fun
I stopped
and
watching Fundy at the
did
beginning of
you?
COVID. I was,
Did
I can't
you?
watch her. She say, ugh,
Her.
she goes overboard with some stuff, and I just cannot.
She's well, she worshipped the other side though.
When she was making comments about, either you adapt, you have an immune system, and when COVID came around, it was like your immune system is adapts to the situation, and if you can't adapt, you die. What about the people with compromised immune systems? We just supposed to die?
Yeah. Well, I know it tried to take me, but the Lord saw fit.
Like, excuse me, are you serious right now? And she stood firm on that. And that was one of the, I think I've listened to her maybe once or twice since then. And the second time I want to say was right around before Christmas, maybe was the
Yeah.
second time because I when she made that comment at the beginning of COVID, I didn't listen to her again until the whole J Dunn intrinsic thing went down.
Until the what?
J Dunn and intrinsic, the beef sector,
Oh,
and she was over there talking about something over there with dealing with that. Now that line was funny. I did stand up with that one. But then she came back another one, and I can't remember what it was. But I think it was something dealing with carbonation. And she was saying that one of the girls needed to just give their baby away or abort the baby or something she was saying. And I was like, you know what? That's why I don't listen to you right now.
yeah. I hadn't heard any of her. You know, like I said, some of them when they fall out of the algorithm, I kind of lose touch. Like Vic, every once in a while he'll be in my algorithm because he's in the, he's been dibbling and dabbling in the beef sector. So when he does that, I might see some of his stuff. And it's so crazy because I don't know how I ended up getting all the beef sector stuff because I don't beef with no, I don't beef with nobody. I don't be beefing with people. Uh-oh, I'm just talking to you and you're gonna drop down off of me. What had happened? You got to come back, mom. Come back, come back. Yeah, yeah. Welcome back. I'm watching for you, my hands full. Your battery died or something, other sis. Little sugar. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be looking for you, sugar. Yep, we got a trial coming up. Couple more days. Let's see how long it lasts. See how long this lasts. And they think they so smart though. Those wives think they so smart. Like they just really know what they doing and they think they got it together, but they don't understand. They don't know what they're talking about. Hey, hey, baby.
Yeah.
I was just looking at you and I looked up. I said, hey, what happened?
I don't know. It just, I guess StreamYard kicked me out.
Oh, wow. StreamYard behave. You're kicking my sister
StreamYard be
butt.
tripping.
But I was saying that, you know, the wives just really think they got it going on. They just feel like they are legal experts. And this
Oh yeah.
malicious prosecution thing is irritating.
Girl, they talking about let Fufu and Aya defend them since they know it all.
Girl. And
Now I ain't
wait a
gonna lie.
minute.
Fufu would make a hell of a hell of a lawyer.
Yeah, she
Not in this instance, but I got to I got to give it to her. The dedication and the work and the research that she's done.
yeah,
She would make a good lawyer.
she'd do better
Not for
being a
this,
debate
but
a
I got to
debate
give it to her.
person. But the malicious prosecution is stupid. Like stupid.
Wait, did you hear the amount of the lawsuit for the malicious prosecution?
Uh-uh.
900 million.
Girl, bye.
900.6 million to be exact.
Is that enough? I mean, maybe they didn't ask for enough. Maybe they should ask for more.
I mean,
I
there's some
wonder
other
what
numbers
made
up
them.
in there, but I remember the 906.
I wonder what made them come to terms with that amount. What made them settle at that particular amount?
Come on now, you know the threes, the sixes, and the nines.
Oh Lord. They got 3 minutes to get six ways and 6 degrees out of my business, out of my way.
Because the way that they were explaining it, the women were the threes, the soldiers were the sixes, and he was the nine.
Who is the soldier? Juju?
The men were the soldiers.
Juju? Who the soldiers though? Ain't none left.
Oh, they still around.
Juju? And what's the little short dude name to be with
Jax.
Juju? Jack.
We ain't gonna talk about the ones that we don't know that's still around behind the scenes.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
Which is why we were telling the bloggers who's planning on going, y'all please be careful.
Right. And some of those people
Because
just
threats
mentally
have
ill.
definitely been made against them.
Really?
Yeah, Max was talking about it last week before last.
Oh, girl, I love his voice. He has definitely got a voice for radio. You hear me? And his eyes.
Now that's where Uncle Black been hanging out at over there with Max.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Uncle
I
Blackman
know.
going back giving them that day one history.
Right, 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 right. Girl.
I think Fundy was on the panel tonight though. They were talking about should he have taken the plea deal or should he still take the plea deal? Yeah.
If it's still available, sometimes they rescind it if you don't take it within a certain amount of time. They start
Well, see,
preparing
they
for
didn't
you.
know about those other charges that Velvet, Kendra, and Syrian put in. They didn't find out about those until the date when it was on the 6th, when they set the trial
Mm-hmm.
date for the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they found out about those because that's when they all were there and they were there to testify and put in their testimonies.
Mm-hmm.
They had no idea about none of that, which is why now they going so hard. The Dusties are going so hard on Kendra and Velvet.
You cracking me up calling them the Dusties. Yeah, the Dusties. Hey, where they staying at? Who they staying with? Cookie?
No, mm-mm. They were in a shelter at one point, so I think the shelter ended up getting them an apartment.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, they had to depend on the system to do that for them. Huh? They had to depend on the system for that.
I ain't
And
even trying to be funny. Like I said, all we can do is hope and pray for JCN. For Jayon, I'm sorry. But wouldn't
I'm
it be
like
ironic? Wouldn't it be outstanding, in his own words,
that.
if Jayon end up testifying?
Yeah, that would be. But I really think that she's on a mental situation now. You know, because knowing her when they incarcerated her from the beginning, he probably started talking off the wall, and
Because
they
I'm
probably
sure they have met with her since she's been locked up.
who
I'm sure the
who
prosecuting attorneys have met
oh, I
with
thought you
Zoka
were
since
talking
she's
about
been
another
locked up.
I thought you was talking about the Three Stooges. I'm finna say they can't go up there. They all got cases.
No, I'm talking about. I'm sure the prosecuting attorneys have reached out and have tried or have talked to Zoka since she's been locked up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it.
That's why I say, in his words, wouldn't it be outstanding if she's the
Mhm.
one that turn around and come and testify?
It would be, but that's if they can get her mentally stable enough. Cause Zoka is gone. She is gone. She is really gone, and she's been
She done been in there
traumatized.
almost. She done been there almost a month now.
She gone though. She's been traumatized in so many different ways.
That's what I'm saying. What if this girl is like you say? I'm sure they put up on her medication.
Oh yeah, that's why I said she probably in the mental part because they recognize that she helped, and if at any point, and now there's always the situation where they might have released her to her family and they took her back to California.
No, she's still locked up.
Okay. Yeah, so if she, yeah, she probably being held for her mental state. Yeah.
See, I think the difference, I think why she's possibly still locked up is, you remember when Efferu went to jail? She used the T's real name.
Yeah, and then one
But
of
I
the
don't think the T pressed charges on her doing it. Zoka used Kendra name. Kendra might have said, oh no, press them charges.
mm, that's crazy too. And they
Because
all
even though she spelled Kendra different, she still used Kendra Carter.
that's crazy. It's just crazy. And they don't understand you're not helping his case any by continuously breaking the law. You pretty
They'll
much
figure it
saying,
out.
hey, we're gonna
See,
keep
if they
doing.
don't think that they monitoring all their social media and see that they didn't just said to heck with that gag order, if they don't
Yeah.
think all that's gonna get brought back up in that courtroom during that trial, they
And they
they gonna
said
find out.
we didn't even do that. We posted them videos. When they said that, they don't understand you opening yourself up to add charges on you. So
Well,
all y'all
the only one who hands is clean right now, as far as this trial goes, is
Malia.
Malia. Aya,
Mm-mm.
Fufu, Zoka, Juju, and Jax. They all been to jail. Trespassing, contraband, trying to smuggle stuff in.
Juju and Jackson was trying to smuggle
They said they said Juju was trying to get something in under a wig.
a wig. Girl, you playing.
No.
All of them wigs and all that crap he got in his head. He in there with
Which is
a
why he needed the wig.
girl, you playing with me. And they all going to see the same person. So it's like he got that kind of control over them. He don't see that. He don't see that that's not helping him at all.
Well, no, see, the Dusties was the ones with the drone.
They the ones with the drone, but they all he know what they doing. He know what they doing.
Because it was Zoka and Aya who got locked up this time from the second set of drones.
They so dumb. Not so dumb. And didn't one ain't the first time wasn't it when the weed or whatever it was fell and fell down onto the security? Didn't it fall off the drone right down in front of the
That was
security?
that
That
was
was the first
Fufu.
time. No,
That was Fufu.
oh Lord.
And this time with the drones was Zoka and Aya.
Mm-mm-mm. And I airheaded for real.
Aya should be 40 now.
Girl, I probably over 40 because I think he's what, 43 now? She right around his age, ain't she?
She was a few years younger than him.
Okay.
So she should be making 40 this year.
She should be
39,
making
40.
She should be making sweaters and socks with knitting. That's what she should be making. Dodo, Dodo bird. That is just crazy. You
Let
think,
Lurker up. She back. Lurker backstage.
oh shucks, hold on. Girl, here I come, mama. Here I come, my baby. I just try to shook a foot. You know I love you. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
hello.
Hey,
Queen
I'm sorry.
sister.
Look, I'm
Hello,
cleaning
baby.
chitlins. I'm cleaning chitlins, so I was looking at them.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I was in the bathroom. I was waiting backstage for a minute.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Queen
She
Trying to
sister,
clean. Look,
Queen
she
sister
cleaning
five oh
chitlins, and
four.
I saw
Yeah,
it
no,
pop
she
up,
shared
and I was
this
like, let
link
me
with
see. Oh
me.
wait, there's a message.
hmm
hey,
Uh,
sugar sweater.
hi, mommy. Hi.
My Valentine. Would you be my Valentine?
I'll be your Valentine. Yes.
Valentine. What about you, that girl? Y'all can be my Valentines.
Sis, she said we
Oh.
got to start sending her reminders about the podcast because she keep missing it.
And hold on, Miss Sis-Lo. That's what I came up here to say. Cause you said something before 504 jumped in. You were like, nobody listens or nobody you said something about it was like 30 minutes ago. I don't know, but you said something about uh coming over here and nobody had responded or you didn't get the answers. But I'm like, this is late. This is 2:44 my time. When by the time you go live, you like to go live at like 10, 11 p.m. I'm in bed. Like I'm asleep
Oh
during this.
no, listen. No, 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 no. This right here is because I'm up. If I go live earlier, sometimes I go live like midday chit
What
chat,
you say? You said the midnight hour or something. You go, sometimes I do midnight hour. What'd you say? Something about something.
midday chit chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do the midday chit chat. Like sometimes I come like during the lunch hour, and
And
sometimes
well, no, you said something about being late at night. You were
I
like,
did.
sometimes, yeah.
Oh, girl. If so, it's probably when I'm sitting up doing something like this here, cooking or
No,
something.
you said something earlier. You said something about I go and when I can. What you said was well hell I don't know. I don't know.
I'll read ball it back and see what I said,
Yeah.
and then I'll let you know what I don't know, honey.
It was
I'm
earlier. It was earlier. Yeah, you just said something about doing late night streams. That's what you said.
I don't know, baby. I'll go back, charge it to my head and not my heart. I'm almost 60 now, so listen. And then I'm smelling wrinkle stink. So I just so happened to get up here this time just because I might have said something about being lonely. I know I said something about that.
Yeah, and just
Yeah,
being up at night.
because when I came in, she was like, I'm just up and just talking. I don't know if anybody in
hmm
here listening.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not quoting what you said. I'm just paraphrasing. I'm not quoting, but you were
right,
just like, I'm up late at night going live.
right.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah. And yeah, yeah. I'm up and at 'em. And I think
hmm
I know I read that girl's comment about what you doing up so late. And I said I'm cleaning chitlins or something. And she said, ew, ew.
Ew.
Don't act like you don't know about this wrinkle steaks, girl.
Never
But
ate them in my life.
what you doing up, Lurker?
N- Doing the same, cooking and cleaning. Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow.
Yeah.
I had some unexpected company come through, so
Oh. Yeah.
hmm
I gotta
yeah, that,
I just have to pick some greens before I go to bed. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get up early and do. So I have to do a couple of caramel cakes. So I'll
okay.
probably get up early and do
Who you
those.
going for tomorrow? Who y'all rooting for tomorrow?
Uh,
All I'm
um,
watching is halftime.
look, I bet on both of them. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, but if I have to pick, I'm going to pick the 49ers only because their quarterback said that his hero and the person that he looks up to is Drew Brees,
is who?
the Saints quarterback, the old Saints quarterback.
Mhm.
So if I have to pick one, then I'm going to root for them only because he said that.
Knowledge.
Yeah,
Nah.
I would like to see the Niners win. It's not a personal Super Bowl, but yeah, I'd like to see the Niners win for sure. What
Well,
about you, Sis-Lo?
I wanted to see the Lions go all the way, but
Like I said, I'm only
Yeah,
watching
we
for the
know.
halftime
We
show.
know. They were close, but no
I
spaghetti.
wanted them to go all the way, but yeah,
They
never
were
mind.
close.
I want to
Yeah, never
dance around my room singing the Ursha. That's all I want to do tomorrow.
let it burn, let it burn. I wonder what he was saying. Let it burn. Was he talking about the herpes or no?
Um, all I
I'm just
know is Lil Jon and Luda better be there.
Luda.
Yeah, yeah, like how they did Dr. Dre with Snoop and 50 Cents and Eminem. That would be
Oh,
cool.
Yes, Lil Jon and Luda would want. Well, I know Luda's gonna be there.
Yeah, that
'Cause
would be cool.
you
Lil
saw the
Jon was
commercial
on.
when
They
they
were
said
all
Luda
in the
lost him
commercial.
in Vegas for the Super Bowl. The
All of
little
them was on
commercial
the
they did with
commercial.
Taraji is Taraji, Luda. I think it's
Yeah.
Taraji, Luda, and Lil Jon, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh. On that commercial.
Taraji?
She was on a
Yeah, they did
commercial.
the little commercial about we lost Usher.
Oh, I haven't watched anything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
a little like a little 7 minute little
promo.
commercial that Apple put on that they went to a party and they called the head of Apple and said we lost Usher.
Yeah, I don't turn on my TV, so I'll
I
turn
saw it
it
on
on.
YouTube.
It'll be on tomorrow. I'll turn
And
my
they were
TV on
running
tomorrow.
around Vegas trying to find Usher. Girl, they ended up with Wesley Snipes and Andre 3000 and uh
Oh,
what's the guy, the magician, what's his name? David Blaine, and
He said,
it's a cute
did you
commercial. I got to
disappear?
give it to him. It's a good
okay.
commercial.
I'm gonna
Did
watch
you
that
disappear?
tomorrow. Oh, hold on now.
Let it burn.
But it ain't gonna be right if he don't have Lil Jon and Luda.
They
It
gonna
just ain't
be in
gonna be
there, I'm
right.
pretty sure. Take that and rewind it back. Luda. Girl, I could get excited about having a relationship with Luda.
I think
Like a
I
little
have
bit.
2 glasses of wine left, and I'm saving them for halftime.
Girl, listen, I don't even drink and I got some Ciroc and green apple juice.
I might tell my daughter to bring me a Coke or something tomorrow because I got some white Henny too,
White
but I don't have
heat.
nothing to mix it with.
Some white heat. No. Girl, I'm almost done. Well, Mm, I went to the meat market and got them fresh.
Ew.
Oh hush.
Ugh.
Oh, I had crab legs yesterday.
Every year for the holidays, my aunt used to make two separate meals. She'd make the traditional dinner, and then she'd make the wild game dinner, which would be the chitlins, the deer, the cow, yeah,
The cow what?
the cow, the turtle.
Oh wow. What you call it?
It's called cow.
Cow wang.
Hmm.
I heard turtle take a long time to cook.
So every year she'd be like, "This is the game side of the kitchen. This is the traditional side of the kitchen." Oh, okay, thank you, because I just need to know what direction I needed to go in.
Yeah, and I don't eat game.
And she's like, "The
Like I
gumbo
don't
is in the
eat
middle.
deer.
It's
I don't eat
one side
deer,
is
coon, rabbit.
yeah." She'd make that too.
Just kill the regular stuff for me. Just kill the pig, the cow, the chicken, and the fish. You keep the rest. I don't even eat the little. Mary had a little lamb chop.
She used to have everything under the sun. Like I'm
No,
like, did
baby.
you start cooking 4 days ago?
And my mom cooked and cleaned and cooked the food. I lied. It looked like a dog laying up in that pan. Ugh. It's like, no, I want nothing. My uncle's like, ooh, good eating, eating. No, but we're good.
I had made
Mm-mm.
I had made a one pan chicken and rice dinner yesterday for me and the girls because the girls is
Oh,
here for the weekend. So we ate that last night, and then we ate it again today for lunch because I'm like, let me go fix us some lunch, and they was like, no, we don't want that. Like, all right. See, come dinner time, I was like, what we eating? This one wanted noodles. This one wanted this. I was like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna eat no more of that chicken. And we had done ate all the rice, so I make a lot of rice anyway. So I took the
okay.
chicken and chopped it all up and made some chicken salad.
That's what's up.
So
My
I'm gonna
baby
I'm
does.
gonna make me some. I'm gonna take me like probably 4 eggs and I'm gonna boil them, either 4 or 6 eggs, and make me some deviled eggs. Make me some chicken salad sandwiches and some barbecue meatballs. And I got some barbecue potato chips in there. And that's what I'm gonna have during halftime.
Okay.
Well,
Let me
sorry,
get
Cause
I had
they'll
to step
cause
away.
they'll be gone
soul
by then.
food.
So it'll just be me and the dog. So
We'll be eating soul food. And I got a
Mm.
couple of people that's buying dinner, so that'll make some of the money back that I spent on stuff.
Are you making
Lunker, you
plates? You
going?
said.
Yep. Hmm.
Oh no, that's right. Am I going
And
where?
I
I'm not
got
going
some,
anywhere.
what you
I got.
cooking, Queen
some
Sister?
I've already. Well, I've already prepped, but we doing the most. Marinated steaks, chicken. We've well, John this year is in charge of certain things. We've already done the shuck the corn, um, scrub the grill. What did I marinate today? I'm doing enchiladas. We have crock pots. We have one of baked beans. We have one of pinto beans. I'm going to do, I have a plate of enchiladas coming out, wings, drumsticks, steaks, just normal stuff. Nothing too crazy. I didn't get too much. It sounds
I
like
was
a lot
about to say what kind of beans in the crock pot because I know some is in there.
in both. baked beans and
What kind of beans?
baked beans and pinto beans with
Okay.
sausage and jalapenos.
Okay.
hmm
I
So
bought me
just
some
a
more
little
white beans
bit.
so I could replay
But
mine again.
well, I'm only doing this much extra because Teresa needed a little bit. Oh, and we're doing little smokies, but only because my neighbor needs some food too. So that's it. Mm.
How is she? Is she doing better?
She went back to Lubbock 2 days ago to get back to her doctor. She's in rehab as far as physical rehab. No, she's in pain, but yes, she's alive. She's in pain, and she's not wanting to do pain drugs or anything like that. So she's tough in it. And
Ooh.
for Valentine's, I wanted, do a little something. But for Valentine's, I wanted to do a little something for everybody. But it's like $10 plus postage doesn't. It's the same. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what $60 can do for everybody. So, but she's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, she's alive. She's bitching and complaining. She's alive. That's amazing, right?
She said she complaining.
hmm
As long as she bitching and
When your
complaining,
friend
she
gets
alright.
ran over on a motorcycle by a truck and she's, being her good old bitchy self, that's a good sign.
Mm. I am so happy y'all help me. Y'all help me out so much. Cause like I probably got another, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. And I'll actually be done.
Helped you with what, love?
Huh?
You said
Oh,
we helped you?
keeping me busy while I clean these chitlins.
Oh, I know that's right. Yes. I know that's right.
I'm
It's late too, and you just be up doing the Lord's work.
girl.
Up.
No, you don't hear me. But I gotta stand up
Them
for a minute.
conversations with God.
hmm
I am like I girl, okay, I don't keep talking about it, but I am so grateful that I got this tight because I do not like doing those ones in the bucket. I hate it because it ain't nothing but a bunch of trash. And I like to be able to just get the ones that you can just
You
catch
got the
that.
bigger ones?
Yes, catch that.
hmm
Catch that piece of
Three
that
pies. That
that
piece of three pies.
membrane,
That little. Yep. It's
and
bigger.
just
That cartilage. The cartilage
yes,
area.
baby,
hmm
pull it
Yeah.
all the way off, pull all that off,
hmm
girl. And I know people
But
who
that's
eat
the
that.
Mexican style, Miss Sis-Lo. I mean, there
Huh?
is the bucket chitlins. Yes, there is that where you got to gut them and squeeze out the gut.
That's
But if
too
you
much
go get
work.
that Mexican style three pies, it's they do it different where it's not. It's different where that it's not grit. It's one piece instead of grit.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one. I went to the meat market and
Yeah,
it
the
was
meat
like,
market. Right.
yes,
Right.
and it was like 40. It was like $39 for a 10-pound bag, and
Mm-hmm.
they were fresh, and um they come in like a clear bag or whatever. So
Yeah.
I was like grateful when I poured them and washed them down first and looked and said, oh my goodness, these are big pieces, not. So it's like, it's a lot better that way. So when I,
It is.
clean them,
Instead of
it's
the little pieces where you got to squeeze them like octopuses. I know. I don't eat
yeah, I ain't
chitlins at
doing
all, but I do know the labor of cleaning them.
yeah,
I do know the
I
labor of
don't eat
cleaning them.
them much, but I had a taste for them. But I am so picky about who.
I would rather do fried pork skin, the chicharrones. I'd rather do fried pork skin than fucking chitlins. Sorry,
But
not sorry.
and guess what? You can fry chitlins like you can
Mm,
the
I
fried
would
pork.
rather
When you think
if
about
I
it, they're
had
all
to.
good. But yeah,
Oh, 504 dropped off? Okay, she probably
then
have to
she
go.
probably
It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. It's Super Bowl weekend.
it's time. It's time. And
Hmm. Well,
girl,
I'm
I
sorry for bombard.
well,
I said I'm sorry for bombarding
bombarding what?
the live stream, babe. I'm sorry.
You ain't bombarding nothing. It's my honor to have you here. What are you talking about?
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Girl, you are one of the ventricles that make my heart beat.
Thank you.
Yes, no, I have three daughters, but and I call them my ventricles, right? But you have four
Mm-hmm.
ventricles in your heart, so I still have room for another one. I sure
Oh,
do.
yeah.
And my baby will
Oh,
be my oldest daughter will be 37 this year.
oh, wow.
Yeah,
I just
that's
turned 40, Miss Sis-Lo.
stop. See, I told you, girl.
I
I told
just
you,
turned 40.
I told you I was old enough to be your mama.
Mm-hmm.
When was your birthday, baby?
October 1st.
Guess what?
What?
Two of my daughter's birthdays are in October. October the 6th and October the 10th.
Ah, I'm
So
October the
you fit
1st.
right in. You fit
I'm
right in.
October the 1st.
October and their dad was October the 4th, is October the 4th. 4,
Mm,
6, and 10. I get one cake, one card, one party.
yep, I'm the
No,
1st.
until they
Yes,
got old enough.
ma'am.
Yep.
1983, October the 1st.
Girl, do you know I was doing it in 83?
No, what? What were
Getting
you
ready
doing?
to graduate high school. I graduated in 1984.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. My
I
parents had
graduated.
already graduated by then, but okay.
I graduated in 1984.
See, okay.
Yes, ma'am, I surely did. Oh,
I don't know. I would have made you a young mother. But I love you dearly, Miss Sis-Lo. And then, just randomly, let's do this. If
yes.
you're best friends.
Anytime I just gotta catch you when you're live, and I don't know how I missed it
And
because
vice versa. Vice versa.
I'm subscribed and I have the notification set, but I don't understand why. I don't
That's
get
okay,
notifications.
because when you do get that notification, it's going to be for you.
There you go.
That
Or maybe
notification you do get is going to be for you.
I'll come on and rap
Come
and
rock with
do,
me, lean with me.
and do another poem or something.
Come rock with me, lean with me.
Oh, we
I
gotta
love
do
you, Miss
challenge though.
Sis-Lo. What?
We gotta do it. We gotta do a talent show.
We
But
come on.
yeah, just let me know. Well, we'll talk about it. But I know you
Okay.
get you some rest so
Yeah,
you
it's
can.
3 a.m. I gotta go. I love you.
I love you on purpose, and it ain't nothing you can do about it.
I love you dearly.
Nothing. I pray God's absolute best for you. May He keep you and cover you. May He cause you to prosper. And I pray that you
Amen.
sleep well and have sweet dreams.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
So talk to you soon, my love.
My love. Good night.
Good night. Good morning. That was my baby girl. You hear me? I love me some her. I love me some them. That girl dropped off. We're gonna have to get them back on here one day. Probably sometime during the week. So we can talk about the trial, the Nature Boy trial. So I tell you guys what, I'm almost done. I got maybe about 4 or 5 more pieces to go. And then I gotta wash them again and again. And then I'm going to pick my greens. So I'm going to let you guys go. I just might come back a little, just to keep you guys company in that, or for you to keep me company in that. It depends. But other than that, I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Keep Christ the center of your life. Ask Him to lead you, guide you, keep you, and bless you, empower you to prosper in every good thing He has for you. So I just made that up, but amen. All right, y'all, give me a second to get this stank off my hand. Long enough, oops, to end this live. Give me a second. All right, y'all. Love you on purpose. Later.